are issues thrown up by last week's raid of some forests in Oyo State by the State Security Network Agency, AM0T, that should be of interest to the debilitating insecurity across the country. The raid to clear the forest of all manner of criminals who hide there to unleash mayhem on the society was billed to be conducted by Operation AM0T in conjunction with members of the Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association. In the course of the onslaught, 3 men alleged to be criminals were killed. The police confirmed 3 killings with some sustaining injuries, even as such other sources posted even a higher number of casualties. But things turned away when the Fulani community in the state claimed those killed were herdsmen and not bandits and kidnappers as alleged by AM0T. They further alleged AM0T did not carry them along with embarking on the raid, even when they planned it together. The allegations and other issues raised generated so much heat. Some saw the altercation as another opportunity to renew their opposition to the setting up of the regional security network by accusing it of extrajudicial killings and other human rights infractions. The heat was so much that the state government and the commander of Operation AM0T had to come public to clarify that those killed were actually criminals. In a statement, the Oyo State government said AM0T launched 6 counter-banditry, counter-kidnapping and counter-terrorism operations in 4 local governments with such groups as AM0T, Vigilantes, Hunters and Miyetti Vigilante. They claimed that some Fulani were part of the operation with the Seriki fully briefed, and those killed were criminals and not herdsmen as claimed by the Fulani community. We are thus left with claims and counter-claims on the matter. It may be necessary for AM0T to furnish detailed information on those killed and the encounter that led to the killings. Such details are made more compelling by allegations from Oyo State government that vested interest bent on giving the security network a bad name will go to any length to ascribe ethnic coloration to the killings to frustrate the operations. That possibility cannot be ruled out, even as some gaps in the operations of the outfit are also palpable. The government also claimed that some arrests were made and pieces of useful information extracted from those arrested and handed over to the police. It is vital that proceedings on all those arrested by AM0T in the course of the race are made public for us to have a proper reading of the issues traded. The way things stand, it is now the worst of Operation AM0T against the Fulani who claim those killed are not criminals. But despite this dispute, one thing that stands out very clearly is that the raided forests have been the epicenter of the recurring banditry, kidnapping and sundry criminalities that had made life miserable for lots of people of that state. If this is admitted, it will seem absurd that such a coordinated onslaught could be carried out without tracking down some of the criminals who had taken advantage of the bushes to levy war on the rest of the society. So where were the bandits, kidnappers and sundry criminals when the forests were raided? Or are we being made to believe that all those found in those forests had genuine business there? We raise these questions given well-known facts that the forests provide devious sanctuary for these criminals to torment innocent ones in the society. In operations of this nature, it is to be expected that AM0T should have some credible information before embarking on the raid. No doubt the criminals live in those bushes and carry out their nefarious activities using the cover of the bushes. It is also not in question that the raid was planned with the knowledge of the Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association and the Fulani leadership in the area. The point of disagreement following unfolding altercations is the claim that Miyetti did not physically take part in the raid even when it was part of the plan. It is not public knowledge if all those arrested inside the forest are members of the Miyetti group. If they are, then it becomes a Herculean task differentiating between the genuine herdsmen and those who hide in the bushes as herdsmen to perpetrate all manner of criminalities. That appears to cruise of the matter, and that is where Miyetti Allah should be seen more helping out, unless the forest arrest involved other criminals not linked with cattle rearing. The misunderstanding that arose from the race will continue to be a recurring decimal. For much of the challenges of insecurity in the country, huge on the inability to differentiate between the genuine herdsmen and those that hide under the cover of herding to perpetrate all manner of crimes from the bushes. That has been at the root of the ethnic profiling, which Miyetti Allah is not comfortable with. The solution is for the herders to rid themselves of those who have continued to give them a bad name due to the uncanny coincidence of their mode of operation with extant practices in cattle rearing in the country. So guys, honestly, the way I see this thing, this Miyetti Allah group, they are looking for a way to be part of this AMOTEKUN. And if these people go and accept, if you just go and fall for their antics, it will be so bad. They want to be part of this AMOTEKUN. That is all what they are looking for. Why is it that there's so much noise about those that are being killed, that AMOTEKUN is claiming that they are criminals? Why is there so much noise? But when farmers are being killed all this while, even the state government has not even come out to even say something. Of course, I just believe that the state government is trying to be on the side of the AMOTEKUN because it's the creation of the state government. So they wouldn't want a situation whereby they will try to make AMOTEKUN ineffective. That is why they are talking. But it goes beyond that. Why are we talking about these bandits that are being killed? And the only thing that can solve this problem is for them to leave the bushes, come outside the town. You can see the way Eastern Security Network is doing, and people are testifying. We are getting positive testimonies since ESN was launched. Have you ever heard anything like Miyetti Allah wanting? Let them leave the bushes. Come inside the town if you want to do your business. Nobody's pursuing you. You can't be inside the bush, because if you want to say, all the what do they call them? This herdsmen, they are not. Most of them are not criminals and all of that. But because of that, let there be nobody in the bushes, so that anybody found in the bushes now will be don't term as criminals. They should leave that place. They've been operating for a very long time. And why should Miyetti Allah be part of it? Why? Of course, he say, according to what he said, if you heard it, they say, okay, it was planned, it was agreed. Why would you even allow them in the first place? Why would you allow them? Why do you always like to give in easily? Why? And that is what is bringing all this in. If you stand on your feet that nothing, you are not going to be part of it, in as much the AMOTEKUN is genuine, is just official, those that are criminals. As the state government said anything concerning that Agbola, at least that one is not even only that one, but at least that one went viral. Not to talk of other people, because that man he was a farmer. Did they even talk about it? And they are claiming that they claim their people. When your people have been killing all these people all this while, did you see anything? But my own is that if AMOTEKUN or the Yoruba people should just go and allow Miyetti Allah to be part of their this thing, of course they've been giving them some kind of leverage. They've been they should be aware. Who they be where they allow them? Say, well, see what is happening. And police is not even helping out at all. Can they go and can they try it in the southeast that they will not even who they want to open their mouth to talk to who? Who do you want to talk to? Of course, maybe they can talk to Wazurike, but how many people does Wazurike have? Who is it? All those governors? No, they can't even try it. They cannot try it. Now you are telling them, they are saying they were not part of it. The people that were killed were Fulani herdsmen. So guys, let us hear your opinion and let's know your thoughts on this. Thank you.